Drew would have scored that, and I'm not even sure he exists. Hello, friend. Steve Dangle here, and welcome to another edition of Steve's Dangits, where we talk about the biggest bloopers, or oopsies, or whatever you want to call them, over the last week. Will a goalie ill-advisedly leave their net to play the puck? I guess we're about to find out. Oh, well, that didn't take long. Here's Ilya Samsonov.
Joe with that left pad once again.
Is it me, or does Lawton turn into Reggie Leach against the Capitals? It's unbelievable.
He does, doesn't
Van
he?
Riemsdyk fires from the angle. He scores after Samsonov turned it over.
Back of the net on this play. Here's a play by Samsonov. Van Riemsdyk throws it at the net. And it may be Couturier that gets a hunk of that, Joe, and I think it is. Right off the tip of his stick. So Couturier's got his 13th, and he's got 31 points.
Oh, buddy. See, this one's a little different. Usually when a goalie is featured in Steve's Dangits for giving the puck away, they give it away and it's immediately in the back of the net. In this one, Samsonov turns it over to JVR, but he's got a little bit of time. But the darn thing about nets is you can't just go through them like a glitch in a video game. And he's trying to get back there in time, up, down, down, but it's too late. Van Riemsdyk puts it on, Couturier tips it in. That's a dang it there, Mr. Samsonov. And how about James Van Riemsdyk, by the way? He was an afterthought, a healthy scratch at times in the bubble. He only had 2 goals in 12 games. He's already matched his assist total from all of last season with 21, and he's got 34 points in 42 games. A little bit of a hat pick for the bounce back there, JVR. Now, for our next dang it. What do I always say? If you're a goaltender, thank you very much. They said 10 the goal. For those of you who didn't get it, pay more attention. If you're a goaltender, 10 the goal. However, sometimes you can 10 the goal and still make a dang it. Just ask Connor Hellebuyck.
Tried to float it in, as you mentioned, just missed on the glove side, but Forsberg had so much traffic in front of him, he couldn't slow things down.
Awkward rebound, they score!
Forward hop onto Connor Hellebuyck, and he goes paddle down and punches it out, can't control it. Dadonov gets position, and he's able to take it to the backhand and elevate it past the glove of Hellebuyck, and the Sens have a 3-2 lead with 9:50 left.
Man, for one of the league's best goalies, he feels like he ends up in these videos a lot. Thomas Chabot, hot Sambacho, just throws it on, just innocently throws it on. And Hellebuyck, to be extra safe, I'm going to drop to my knees, I'm going to get full butterfly. He still flubs it. Flubs it in the same way that I just said blutterfly. Squirts loose to Evgeny Dadonov, and you know what? That's actually a pretty move, but he only got the puck because of a dang it. A Connor hell of a dang it, you might even say. Are we gonna get demonetized? Can you say that? Anyway, enough about Connor Hellebuyck. Our next dang it belongs to Connor... Did I read the email wrong? It says it's Hellebuyck again. That can't be right.
Discussed the play just before that when Perry cut through the turf of Connor Hellebuyck.
Weird pass in front, scores! You want a dirty goal, you got one. Paul Byron pulls Montreal within one.
Perry there. Perry had really taken him out of his element earlier, and he goes around the play and it bounces out, just a back bounce off the boards. He's going out to play a regular ring around the boards, and a fortuitous bounce for Paul Byron, and he still has to put it by Connor Hellebuyck there. Not an easy one. Just a strange angle.
If you're a goaltender, turn the goal! I'm gonna lose my mind! Steve, what are you, a goalie coach now? No, I'm not. I'm not a driving instructor either, but I know it's harder to do from the back seat. What are you even sticking up for Hellebuyck for? Look at him. Look at his expression. That face says, I screwed up and nobody should feel bad for me because I know I screwed up. So take off your cape and get out of the phone booth. It's 2021. I know one guy happy about it is Paul Byron, capitalizing on Hellebuyck being out of his net. The weird little bounce, I get it. But that's just one of 4 goals on the season for Byron. Take him any way you can get him. But for Hellebuyck, once again, that's a hella dang it. Can he get demonetized twice? Now, for our next dang it, this is a goalie leaving the net leading to a goal, but this is not the goalie's fault. Here's Jake Allen, or should I say, here's Jeff Petrie.
Ehlers played it ahead. Dubois going to the net. Poke check by Allen. Stastny with another attempt. Scores! Paul Stastny gets the opening goal of the game, and it's 1-0 Winnipeg.
And when that happens, that leaves a wide open play for the Jets. And Allen never gets back to his net after making the decision to go out and poke check the puck initially on the play. And he never does get set, never does get his balance after Dubois with the initial chance.
No! Pierre-Luc Dubois looks like he's going to get a clear-cut breakaway, and Jake Allen with the old-school poke check to prevent it. That's awesome. And he even gets it straight onto the stick of a defenseman on his team. That's even better. And it's a veteran defenseman. I bet he's going to do the right thing with it. Oh my goodness. Jeff Petrie with the errant pass right to Paul Stastny. Thank you very much. That's a dang it. So I guess if there's a saying for the goalies, if you're a goaltender, tend the goal. The saying for skaters would be, if you're a skater, pass the puck to a guy wearing your jersey. Petrie doesn't make a lot of them, but he made that a good one. That's a dang it. Now, we've been talking about leaving the net wide open and exposed. Well, according to the New York Rangers, scoring on a wide open net is actually harder than it looks.
Back pass from Gensel to Crosby, taken away by Zibanejad. Breaks down with Buchnevich. Pass to Buchnevich. To Zibanejad, he missed wide.
It's having a 4x6. I mean, it's the pass, and watch you get it back, and look at the net. Look at the net. Oh. I mean, there wasn't anybody close.
Mika Zibanejad, 2-on-1, the odd man rush, wide open net. Oh, and he puts it off the side. On Zibanejad, like one of the better goal scorers in this league. When he gets hot, there are very few better. You know what? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Regroup, get it back. Oh, look, here's Filipino.
Panarin's stick was broken on the play. He had to play the puck with his skates, soccer style. Giveaway to Kakko, and missing the net. Oh, big chance, a wide open net, but Hedl missed.
Here's Kakko. He goes over, he puts pressure right away
16,
on
Pittsburgh's got a minor
Jarry,
penalty
and then
for
puts
a
it in
trip.
front. Here it comes again, the good pressure by...
It's right there! Producer Drew would have scored that, and I'm not even sure he exists. The Pittsburgh Penguins doing their best to, here you go, hand the game to the Rangers on a platter, and the Rangers decide, no, not for us. We want to play on legendary difficulty. Missing one of those in a game is going to keep you up at night. Missing two? Oh, that's a dang it. For our next dang it, the Buffalo Sabres. But this is going to be a challenge, okay? There's a lot of, like, people who have been watching hockey for years and years watching this video. Some of you are newer here, okay? So here's a test for you. Watch this and tell me what's wrong.
That puck, he does enough to help the Capitals clear it down the ice. Zdeno Chara leading Capitals defenseman with penalty kill time this year. And as we get a whistle.
Oh, I think they may be looking at too many men.
Yeah. That's the signal down there.
I couldn't read lips there, Dan, but
well, right now there's a lot of Buffalo players on the ice right now. There's
it's too many men. Buffalo is the call here. Well, look at them all. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's too many. Too many to count. Too many to play.
10 guys? Sorry, let me edit that. 10 guys. The Buffalo Sabres forget how to count and somehow have 10 hockey players on the ice at the same time, plus a goalie. Add to the list of things the Sabres are struggling with this season, counting. You think they'd at least know what 10 is? That's the amount of wins they have so far this season. This to me is one of those parts of hockey that's just between the ears. You can do every shooting drill you want. You can skate as hard as you want for as long as you want. You can do all sorts of stick handling, whatever. But so much of hockey is which team changes lines more efficiently. That's almost entirely what 3-on-3 overtime is. You get caught out there, you think you can keep going, you tell your legs skate, and they just pull a Captain America. No, I don't think I will. 6 guys will earn you a penalty, but 10? That's a dang it. They should have got 2. They should have got 2. Can you imagine? What I learned from this play is if you get called for too many men on the ice, empty the bench. Our next dang it is just so stupid. So, here's what's happening, all right? It's a game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Calgary Flames, the Leafs hosting the Flames. It's Milan Lucic's 1,000th NHL game. He has a hat that says 1,000. It's really cool. Producer Drew, tell me where I can get 1,000th merch. But add to the fact that it's Milan Lucic's 1,000th NHL game, the Leafs, for the first time ever, are dressing Scott Sabourin. If you're wondering how Scott Sabourin has been doing so far this season, he went down to the American Hockey League, played a shift that lasted less than 30 seconds, got kicked out of the game, and got into a fight. And I think every human being who has ever watched at least one hockey game in their lives took a look at the sheet before the game and went, those two are fighting. And sure enough, after the Leafs make it 1-1, They do. And here we go. It's a thing of beauty. Two willing combatants. They're ready to go at it. Big boy hockey. What just happened? So, you know how when you fight, you have to pause the game, right? Because you're not allowed. You got to pause the game. Here's how the order of things is supposed to work. You're supposed to skate up to the guy and go, do you want to fight? And he goes, yeah. Okay, well, we have to wait for the black and white striped man to go, wheat, with his little whistle. Then we can punch each other in the face. There are rules to punching each other in the face, as it turns out. Lucic and Sabourin jumped the gun. They just confetti gloves, just equipment everywhere. And the officials make them put all their stuff back on. Just blow your stupid whistle and let them fight, man. You know they're about to, but no. They gotta, okay, let's put on our gloves. Let's get our sticks. Let's all line up for the formation. What, for strategy? Just fight. But no, everything gets in order and they blow their whistle and then they fight. And you know what? What a fight. I mean, it was better than Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson, and it's probably going to be better than Jake Paul versus Ben Askren, too. Who's going to be the first hockey player that he faces in a boxing match? What's that? Evander Kane already tried and no one cared? Oh. Anyway, this video is going off the rails here. Why? Blow the whistle. Let them fight. What are you doing? That's a dang it. Got two more for you. The first one, I'll just explain to you before you see it. Avs goaltender Philip Grubauer finds a hole in the net, which is kind of important because what if the puck goes through it? In either direction. This one, you're gonna have to listen for the audio because the commentary's great.
So something about the Avs net that Philip Grubauer does not like.
It's too big. He wants a smaller one.
Well, maybe we can accomplish it. Let's see what he was doing. He clearly felt something. I mean, goalies know their stuff.
There's a hole in it right there. And he doesn't want somebody shooting from the side.
You got a sewing kit on you?
Oh, it's a perfect look right there.
Yep, it is broken.
Now what, when there was a skate, would that have, come in when there's one of the collisions? There's so many collisions now in the net.
Oh, look at the zip ties. I love a good zip tie. I use zip ties on everything, Pete.
I'm a duct tape guy. If you can't, duct tape doesn't fit it, it's throw it away. It's no longer useful in the
daughter bangs the bumper on the tree. Just some duct tape. It's
boom. Duct tape around the tree and the car.
That's me. I just zip tie the bumper back on. We're good. We are good to go.
I don't know, guys. Maybe I just haven't seen another human in a very long time. That was hilarious to me. You know what? That's not even a dang it, is it? Like, what happened that was wrong? It's just funny. I think the dang it is the biggest hockey league in the world is like, I don't know, zip ties? Is that how we fix it? Because literally the other option is tape, I guess. I guess it's a dang it. Our last one, Jonathan Bernier makes his bid for Steve Dangle's Paddle Emporium, a.k.a. Hat Fix, and John Merrill ruins it.
And the Red Wings have scored first. They are 10-5-4.
Oh.
And a chance, and Bernier, they score. Not that time. Great chance down low, and the Predators capitalize to tie it up. This one will count.
He got the chance, and that puck bounced behind and across. Look at that play right there. It was Arvidsson. Will he get the goal? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he will.
Go off Merrill?
It either went off Merrill or the goaltender Bernier himself. Arvidsson up in the air. What does it hit? Yeah, it did hit the left skate of Merrill and pop into the back of the open net right there.
No! Oh, Jonathan Bernier reaching back absolutely robs Victor Arvidsson. Robs him only to have the puck go off his own defender and in. And Steve Yzerman said, what? That's it, John Merrill. You're traded. And Jonathan Bernier said, oh, yeah? Well, I allowed the goal, so, like, what about me? Can you trade me? And Yzerman said, no, not you. And out loud, he said, oh, good. And under his breath, he said, dang it. So, that was this week's edition of Steve's Dang It's. Did we miss any? Leave a comment in the comment box down below. But for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. You could use zip ties, tape, for anything.